Now, let's look at this inequality. This is x plus 5 divided by 2x minus 1, which is greater than 2. And this time the right hand side is 2, is no longer 0. So for this one, we need to make right hand side be 0. Okay, step 1. Then both sides minus 2, because here is positive 2. You're going to minus that to cancel this positive 2. So right hand side is 0. Left hand side will be this big expression minus 2 right here. Now right hand side is 0 now. How to put negative 2 and this x plus 5 over 2x minus 1 together? You know, here is 2x minus 1, and we know 2x minus 1 over 2x minus 1 is 1, because numerator and denominator are the same, so you get 1. This big quantity is 1. 1 times 2 is still 2. So when you multiply 2 by 2x minus 1 over 2x minus 1, it didn't change the whole thing. Now we get ready to put these two together, because numerator is 2x minus 1, 2x minus 1. That's this one. Once you get denominators are the same, so you put it right here. Denominator is 2x minus 1. You don't do anything once you make these two are the same. Denominator, numerator, denominators are the same now. And then you add numerators together. 2 negative times 2x, you have negative 4x. Negative 2 plus negative 1, so you have a positive 2. Okay, now this numerator comes to be like that. And x plus 5, you put it right here. Okay, now negative 4x with x is negative 3x, because here is positive 1. 2 with 5, that's 7. So you have a converted this inequality to this one. This is what we want to solve. Now find the roots. Find the roots for numerator, that's negative 3x plus 7. Minus 7 on both sides, you cancel this positive negative 7. You have negative 3x on the left. 0, negative 7 right here. Divided by negative 3 on both sides. Negative 3 divided by negative 3 is positive 1. 1 times x is here. And negative 7 divided by negative 3 is positive 7 over 3. Okay. Similarly to 2x minus 1 equals 0, you do is plus 1 on both sides. Because here is negative, you want to add. Here was positive, you want to subtract. That's different. Cancel this positive negative 1, you have a 2x on the left, 0 plus 1 on the right. 0 plus 1 is 1. Divided by 2 on both sides, cancel this 2, you have x on the left, 1 divided by 2 on the right. You have 2 roots. Okay, now you put it on the real number line. On the real number line. If you put it on the real number 9, you have a 1/2, and you have 7/3. 1/2, 7/3 are not included, so you want to use what? Empty circle. Okay, empty circle means not included. Why? Because if you plug in those two values into the previous one, okay, if you plug in like 7/3 right here, you got 0. If you plug in 1/2 here, you got 0. Okay, but here is not 0. Greater than 0, not equal to 0. Here is that you put 1/2 here, you got denominator is 0, it does not make sense. Okay, so we know those 2 points are not included. Okay, yeah, you plug in 1/2 here, 2 times 1/2, you cancel 2, you have a 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, so those 2 points are not included. Empty circle. Now, 2 points mark the whole real number line into 3 parts. Then you want to choose values from different range, and then to see if you get negative, positive, negative. 0 is on the left of 1/2, so you may pick 0, put it right here. Let me write this expression down here. Negative 3 times 0 plus 7 is 7, because 0 times negative 3 gives us 0. Okay, and then 2 times 0 minus 1, 2 times 0 is 0, and then minus 1, 0 minus 1 is negative 1. So positive 7, negative 1 is a negative number, which is less than 0. And you know any number on the left is negative. So we know any number less than 1/2 is negative. Now, between 1/2 and 7/3, we choose 1. Plugging 1 here, negative 3 times 1 plus 7, negative 3 times 1 plus 7 is 4. Okay, you do 1 times negative 3 first. There's negative 3, with m plus 7 is 4. Plugging 1 here, 2 times 1 gives you 2 minus 1. 2 times 1 minus 1 is 1. So 4, 1 is 4. 4 divided by 1, which is positive. So between these two values, positive. It alternates. Negative, positive. Here will be negative, because here you got you got negative. Okay, and here you got positive, and then here you have a negative again. Let's choose 3 to test. Put 3 in. Negative 3 times 3 plus 7. Negative 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. Plus 7, which is negative 2. Okay. Plug in 3 right here. 2 times 3 minus 1. 2 times 3 is 6. Minus 1, you have 5. So negative 2, positive 5 is a negative number. So here is negative. So in this range, on the left, negative. In this range, between these 2 points is positive. And then greater than that, you get negative for the whole thing. Now, what do we need? We need greater than 0. Okay, because this one is converted to that. And then you want to choose greater than 0. It has to be all the values in between here, which is positive. So between negative 2 and 7/3, between not negative 2, between 1/2 and 7/3, 1/2 and 7/3 is the solution. Remember, those 2 points are not included, so you use the round bracket. Okay, and review this one will be what? This is not 0, so you want to make this one be 0 first. This one converted to that, find the rules, and then find the test values to see which part is the part we want. Here is greater than 0, so it has to be between those two. Okay, so that's why we have a 1/2 to 7/3. Okay, I'll see you next time.